Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia. So for this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys swatches and my first impression in a mini tutorial on the new Urban Decay Beached collection. This is what the PR kit looks like right here. As you guys can see, the aesthetic of this is just absolutely gorgeous. I think they did an amazing job. I'm really excited to see how these products work. So I wanted to go ahead and do a full review on this. I'm going to go ahead and just start with the eyes and then do my bronzer and my lips. As you guys can tell, I already did everything else makeup wise just because I didn't want to do like a full face. I really just wanted to focus on this new collection from Urban Decay. This collection includes two bronzers, the first one being the shade Bronzed and the second shade being Sunkissed. This also includes one eyeshadow palette, and this is the Beached eyeshadow palette. It says, get beached and keep the summer vibes going all year long. A little slice of paradise. This eyeshadow palette pays tribute to our SoCal roots. Channel your inner golden goddess with this easy shimmery mix of shades inspired by the sun, sand, and surf, including warm bronzes, deep coppers, and bright pops of turquoise. From Blaze, an ultra versatile shifty pink peach, and Heatwave, a fiery red bronze, to Plunge, a gorgeous deep metallic blue-green. These all new shades add up to endless beachy looks. So I'm gonna just show you guys some swatches right here. So these are the shades right here. The first shade you have is Salt. Then you have Blaze, Heatwave, Daybreak, 16th Street, Double Dip, Plunge, and Wedge. The two blues in this palette are absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to show you guys the look with this palette that I create. This PR kit also includes two of their 24/7 glide on eye pencils, which I love their glide on pencils. They are absolutely amazing. They sent over the shade Lucky and the shade Goldmine. And then lastly, this collection includes three of their Vice lipsticks. The first shade that you have is the shade Tower 1, and it is a sheer neutral with pink undertones, a bronze golden shimmer finish. And then you also have the shade Heatwave, which is a bronze with metallic finish. And then lastly, you have the shade 100 Degrees, which is a bright sheer color and has a finish almost like a balm. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyes, and to make this just cohesive, I guess, I'm starting out with the Urban Decay primer potion in the shade Eden. I love this eyeshadow primer. Lately I have been using concealers for my eyeshadow, for my eyeshadow primer, but I've kind of noticed lately that I'm getting like a little bit of color coming through, so I really just wanted to use an actual eyeshadow primer. I've been doing that more because, like I said, I haven't been able to cover like all the coloration on my eyelids, and I feel like covering all that color is really important. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. Okay, so now that that is all blended out, I'm gonna be taking the Urban Decay Beached eyeshadow palette. This palette is so pretty, and of course I'm going to be using the blues in this. It actually opens really neat. It just opens like this, and then you can fold it backwards, which is also really great. So to set everything that I just put on with that eyeshadow primer, I'm going to be taking this first shade in the shade Salt. This is like a matte setting color, and this will just really help that eyeshadow potion stay in place. Now that that is set, I always take a fluffy brush and I just kind of make sure it's all nice and blended in and set. I'm not really sure what look I want to do yet. If I want to do blue on the lid, if I want to just use it on the lower lash line and then do, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to use the blue on like the lower lash line and then do like these pretty bronzy-ish colors on the eye. So first things first, I have to go in with the transition shade. So I'm going to be taking the shade Daybreak in this palette. It's like a matte orange. I don't want to take too much of this because I don't want this shade to, you know, take away from everything. So I'm just lightly pressing this into the crease and going back and forth in windshield wiper motions. I'm go in on the other side now. Now that that's on, I'm going to be taking a more defined brush. It's like a natural hair brush, and I'm still going to be taking the shade Daybreak, except I'm going to be pressing this in more to the crease and just getting more of that orangey payoff that it has, because when I put it above the crease with a fluffy brush, it really diffused the color, which I want, but now I just want to slowly build up a little bit of that warm shade and just blend and build. Now I'm just taking that same blending brush and just blending all that color together. Off the top, I'm going to be taking this darker shade 16th Street, and then I'm going to also use Blaze. I'm going to go ahead and put this on a flat shader brush to apply it. Daybreak looks like it is, yeah, it's chunky. We're having some fallout and kick up, but that's okay. See what I mean? You get kick up with this shade, but I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. Eek. Since I am getting fallout with this shade, just make sure it doesn't go everywhere, I'm spritzing my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus. That's going to just help the product stick. Yeah, the shade is really pretty. It's like a true bronze. And like I said, I'm just applying this all over the lid. So far, the eyeshadows in this palette are really nice, giving a really pretty, like, foiled look. Now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead, blend out the fallout we got, and I'm going back in with that Daybreak shade on a brush, and I'm just going to blend it into that 16th Street shade like this, just to make sure we don't have any harsh lines. Alright, and now I'm going to take that shade Blaze like I told you guys, but I'm just going to put a little bit of Fix Plus on the brush. I'm just going to put it in the center just to kind of make the eye look a little bit like of a halo-ish. Looks good so far. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on this eye. Side is done. I'm just going to blend out a little more, and then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the lower lash line. So the eyeliners that came with this, there's Goldmine and Lucky. They're both more if I was going to do the whole bronze look underneath the eyes and everything, and since I'm not, I want to do the blue. I really want to make it pop, so I'm kind of cheating. I'm taking this Makeup Geek Full Spectrum eyeliner in the shade Ocean. I'm just going to line my lower lash line and my upper eyeline with this. Using that same color that you're going to go in with underneath your eye just really helps everything pop. So that's why I did that. And I'm going to be taking that orange Daybreak shade and using that as like a transition shade underneath my eye. I don't want to do too much though, because I really want the blue to be the focus down here. So I'm just applying a tiny bit of it just to help with everything to blend. The shade Double Dip. Double Dip is like the more blue, cobalt blue, bright blue shade. And I have it on like this small brush. I'm going to apply just a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm going to apply it to the lower lash line. That plunge shade now, it's more of like a glittery shade on like a small blending brush, and I'm just gonna blend some onto the lower lash line to help give depth. So pretty. I love these blues. So now that that part is done, I'm going to be just taking a little bit of mascara to coat my lashes and to prep them for the falsies. I'm using the iconic London Boom Lash Mascara. This mascara is so good. And then for like the eyeliner, I'm going to be taking this one in the collection. It's the Lucky shade. I'm going to be creating a wing with this. This is like a coppery-ish shade, and I think it'll just look really good on the top. Now that that eyeliner is on, I'm going to go ahead and apply these false lashes. These, let me see which ones these are. Yeah, these are the Miami ones by Lily Lashes, and I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. Okay, so now that my eyelashes are on, I'm going to be taking that Salt shade and just popping it here in the inner corner, since it does have a tinge of shimmer, and a little bit on this. And we're done. So now that the eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the bronzer part. Like I said, there are two bronzers in this collection. This is the shade Bronzed, and that's what it looks like. And then they also have the shade Sun Kissed. Let me see what Sun Kissed looks like. And that's Sun Kissed. So let's see, which one do I want to use? This one's more warm. So, you know, I'm going to try to contour with this one, which is Sun-Kissed. And then we'll bronze with Bronzed. So I'm going to contour with Sun-Kissed. So far, so good. Feels smooth. Then on the nose, I'm going to be taking just a smaller brush to really snatch it. I don't want to go too heavy-handed with the contour because sometimes it can look a little bit too heavy. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Bronzed and just applying it like a bronzer. Oh, that's pigmented. Yeah, okay. That's super pigmented. You just need a really light hand with this. Otherwise, you're gonna look like an Oompa Loompa, because it does have that warm undertone. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my highlighter and blush, and I'll come back and finish up with the lipsticks. Now moving on to the lip colors, like I said, they have three. There's 100 Degrees, Tower 1, and Heat Wave. I'm gonna go ahead and start with Heat Wave, and we'll see how this goes. So the packaging is the same as everything else. It's really beachy and pretty. Heat Wave is really pretty. I don't know if this is gonna look good though with this look. Okay, so this is what Heat Wave looks like. Like I said, this is a metallic lipstick, so it doesn't really look the best with this eye look, but I think this is a really pretty color. Next color we're going to be doing is 100 Degrees, and this is the one that is like a lip balm. It's very, very sheer, which I kind of like that idea. It's kind of like the popsicle lip that was super trendy. What was that, like 2 or 3 years ago? This is what it looks like. The shade actually looks good with this look. Yeah, I like this. Really makes your lips look very full and plump and juicy. And then lastly, we have Tower 1, which is a metallicized lipstick. I don't know if I'm gonna put this one on because I really like this. This is more of like a lip topper. I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, this is like this reminds me of just like a lip topper, so I'll just go ahead and put it on this in the center. This is the finished look. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in a little bit just so you can see everything up super close. These are what the eyes look like. I think they look really, really pretty. I really do love the blues, and then the lip color I'm actually really liking with this look. It gives me really like beachy vibes. And then the bronzers also look very, very nice and natural. I really like the color combination of it using the shade Sunkissed to bronze and the bronze shade to bronze the rest of the skin. As for my final thoughts on this collection, I really think the eyeshadow palette is really nice and beautiful and different. There's only like one matte shade in here, so if you do want to use other matte and transition shades, then you're definitely going to have to pick up another palette. This shade right here, or actually all of them for the most part that I used, did have pickup, so you're gonna have to use like Fix Plus if you really want them to stick and grab. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lot of fallout, which it doesn't bother me because I'm pretty much used to that now with all different eyeshadows. But I think the color scheme of this eyeshadow palette's really pretty, and I think the quality is also really, really good. And then as far as the bronzers, I think these bronzers are absolutely gorgeous, and I think they just look very, very natural. For the eyeliners are also really pretty. I only used the shade Lucky, and that was that copper shade that I did to create my winged liner. The shade Gold Mine is also a really pretty gold eyeliner, and the Urban Decay 24-Hour Glide On eyeliners are amazing. These ones and the Marc Jacobs ones are my favorite. Lastly, for the lipsticks, so personally for me, there's only one lipstick in here that I would recommend buying, and that is the 100 Degrees one, and that's the one that I'm wearing right now. It is so pretty, and it's not super red in your face, and it's not coral. Like, usually coral shades and reds can make your teeth look yellow, and it's not pulling that at all on camera, which I really, really like. Like I said, this is the shade 100 Degrees, and I just think it's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous shade. The other two shades are also really nice. Just, I don't see myself ever wearing Heat Wave, which is a really metallic copper shade. I just can't imagine myself wearing this. And then this one, Tower 1, this just adds shimmer and glitter to your lips like a lip topper, which I already have tons of lip toppers and I don't really use them anyways. So this one I don't really see myself using, but 100 Degrees I definitely can see myself using in the summer. Overall, for me, this collection was a huge hit. I absolutely love it. I think the packaging of it is beautiful. It screams summer to me, and I'm really excited to keep trying it out and playing with it. Also, just a heads up, this collection officially launches on May 6th everywhere, so make sure you guys get your hands on it and try it if it's something that you want to try. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like always, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, leave me your comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.